The group of survivors had been traveling through the wasteland for weeks, scavenging for supplies and trying to find a safe place to settle down. They were tired and weary, but determined to keep pushing forward. As they trekked through the desolate landscape, they stumbled upon something unexpected: the ruins of an old-world city. Excited and curious, they cautiously made their way through the crumbling buildings, marveling at the remnants of a time long gone. But their excitement soon turned to fear as they realized they were not alone. The ruins were infested with feral ghouls, once humans, now twisted and mutated creatures with an insatiable hunger for flesh. The survivors quickly retreated, but not before one of them was bitten by a feral ghoul. They knew the consequences: the victim would soon turn into one of the mindless ghouls themselves. In a panic, the group raced back to their makeshift camp, hoping to find a way to save their friend before it was too late. With the help of a skilled doctor, and some rare anti-radiation medicine, they were able to slow down the process of ghoulification. But they knew it was only a temporary solution. They needed to find a permanent cure, or their friend would be lost forever. Determined to save their companion, the group set out on a mission to scavenge the nearby buildings for any clues or resources that could help them. As they searched, they also had to fend off attacks from the feral ghouls that seemed to be multiplying by the day. But amidst the chaos and danger, the survivors also discovered something unexpected: a small community of other survivors who had also made their home in the ruins. These survivors were different from the others they had encountered in the wasteland. They were organized, resourceful, and had managed to build a small city out of the ruins. The group was welcomed into the city with open arms and were amazed by what they saw. The city was a bustling hub of activity, with people working together to rebuild and create a new life in the wasteland. They had a stable source of clean water, a functioning power grid, and even a small farm. But the city was not without its own problems. The feral ghouls were a constant threat, and the city's defenses were not strong enough to keep them out for long. The survivors had been relying on a small group of explorers and supplies runners to venture out into the ruins and gather resources, but with the increasing number of feral ghouls, this was becoming a dangerous task. The newly arrived survivors knew they had to do something to help. They shared their knowledge and skills with the city's residents, teaching them how to fortify their defenses and protect themselves from the feral ghouls. Together, they came up with a plan to clear out the ruins and make it safe for the supplies runners to continue their work. It was a dangerous and grueling task, but with their combined efforts, they were able to rid the ruins of the feral ghouls. The city was safe once again, and the supplies runners could continue their vital work. The survivors had not only saved their friend, but they had also become a part of something greater, a community that was working together to rebuild and thrive in the post-apocalyptic world. As they looked out at the city they had helped to save, the survivors knew they had found a new home. They had found hope in the wasteland, and they were determined to do everything they could to make sure it survived. The ruins may have been a reminder of the old world's destruction, but in that moment, they also represented a new beginning, a chance for a better future in the harsh world of Fallout. Yay, the end. Oh right, yeah, I have to do this stuff now. Like, comment and subscribe. And please watch my other videos and comment ideas on stories.